Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard.
Line 10 at their own 29-yard line. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Carson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And able to find Dorsett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
Play action. It's Wilson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but now it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Working from the gun, Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's a 42-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Just a yard to go here on second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3. Eagles nothing.
Here's second and a yard. On the carry, this is Scott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on 3rd down. Scott. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, it's Scott, and he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and 1 from the 2. Wentz on the give to Sanders, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier
only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Back at the 6.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The kick is good.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Further, further. Mike 36. Mike 36.
Play action. Now Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I can't believe they let you go. I can't believe they even let you go. He's crossing. He's checking.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Check it back. Check it back. Alert three. Check hot route. Hot. Relook. Watch the edge.
Now it's Carson. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now here's Michael Dixon. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
For Philadelphia.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On second down, here's Penny. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check 14. Hey, 0.
On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. There he goes right side. 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 10-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
On the keeper. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by DJ Reed.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your...
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 51 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Is good.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are even at 10 apiece.
Michael Dixon.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They'll run with Scott. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
To throw, it's Wentz.
3rd down.
Got an open man. It's Scott. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
No gain.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Okay.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3. Hey, 0. Go down. 49. Gun. Mike, 49. Here we go.
Now it's Penny. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Penny. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
The kick is...
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
37 yards. 1st down
on 1st and 10. Here's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. They'll run on 1st touchdown. Scott, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And he'll get this underneath to Scott. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10, and a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Now Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
First down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
For Deshaun Jackson. Incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First down, Philadelphia.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. One final try now for Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final score, Seahawks 24.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the